So here's how the story reads. A 54-year-old Harford County woman died early Saturday morning after being stabbed in the chest, according to Baltimore police. Police say Jacqueline Smith and her family were driving through the 1000 block of Valley Street in the Johnston Square neighborhood at 12:27 a.m. when they saw a young woman carrying what appeared to be a baby and holding a sign that said, "Please help me feed my baby." Smith, who was sitting in the front passenger seat, rolled down the window to give her money. And that's when it all started. So I have a recording of Jacqueline Smith's husband speaking to the local news station, explaining to them what happened on this tragic night.
I took my daughter out to celebrate her birthday party, and we were taking her home. She lives on the next block over. We stopped here on this corner. A girl was out here with what looked like a baby in her hand, and it was raining. And my wife felt moved to give us some money. So reluctantly, because my wife usually don't do it, I wound the window down. And when she did, some guy came over to say, "Can I thank her?" And as he did that, and I'm not thinking he's going to do what he did, he commenced to stabbing my wife. Snatched her necklace before I knew it, and the girl snatched a little pocketbook in the seat, and they both ran. I jumped out the car to run, but I heard my wife screaming, so I came back to the car. And the police officer I talked to on 911 told me it was a good thing I didn't follow him. He said, because then I could have set myself up to getting hurt. But by the time I got my wife to the hospital, to Johns Hopkins, the 911 operator, he was a beautiful person. He told me to put pressure on her wounds. And I got her to the hospital, and 2 hours later, they said she didn't survive her wounds. But I need people to know that, because I'm a minister, I'm a man of God, and I try to help people. But we're in our last days, and we need to understand there's some desperate people that they don't need help. They're trying to hurt you. So I'm going to make it my life work before I'm going to let the world know my wife didn't die in vain. So I want to try to get a law passed against banning this epidemic of these people out here begging for money and getting close proximity of your car. Because this girl actually said, "God bless you," when that guy did that. So that's letting you know. So I just want that word to get out for anybody that's in Baltimore. Be careful when we see these panhandlers out and getting close proximity to your car. Because like me, I'm from Baltimore. The last thing I thought that they were going to take my wife's life. And so now I got to live with that. I got to live with that every day.
Seeking the public's help and identifying the suspects involved in what we consider to be a very heinous murder here at Chase and Valley of Mrs. Smith. We're seeking to identify a black female in her 20s, medium brown skin complexion, medium build, approximately 5 foot in height, possible drug user wearing a long brown coat, carrying a sign that says, "Help me feed my baby," and carrying what could be a baby in her arms. We're also looking for a black male, 30s, medium complexion, approximately 5'10", average build. He has a goatee and wearing a black hoodie. They're using this ruse as panhandlers to get the attention of their would-be victim. And we also want to caution the public about engaging with panhandlers and recognizing the fact that not all of them have honest intent. Not all of them are in real need.